What's up guys, Alex from FIFA Scouting Tips here. Now, I've had early access to FIFA 17 for a day or two and I've been taking a look at career mode. While there aren't a huge number of changes to the scouting system, career mode on the whole has had quite an overhaul thanks to the total club management system. So I'll be releasing guides to total club management and to scouting in the coming days and weeks, but here are 4 things I've learned from my hands-on look at FIFA 17 career mode. The most obvious change is the introduction of the total club management system. This means that your success is now judged on 5 categories: domestic success, continental success, brand exposure, financial success, and youth development. How important each of these categories is depends on the club you pick, and larger clubs will have much more demanding objectives. For example, the youth development category for Barcelona may require you to scout a player with potential over 85 and then increase their overall by 10 points. For smaller teams, it might not specify a minimum potential at all because youth development is such a low priority. Some of the objectives seem fairly straightforward. Selling more shirts seems to be simply a case of signing good players and getting your existing players into good form. Popular players will sell shirts after all. Still, it's great to see EA are trying to make career mode a bit more interesting. These objectives will vary from club to club, so no 2 careers should have the same priorities. And if it encourages more people to pay attention to youth scouting and career mode, then that's got to be a good thing. The second thing that has seen an important change is stat growth. And I know a lot of people are going to be very interested in this, because we've all had experiences of scouting amazing looking players only to find that their physical stats just refuse to grow no matter what we try. It's super frustrating and can end up making promising players effectively nerfed. From what I've seen so far, it looks like EA have fixed that. The stat growth system seems to have been tweaked, and now players of all types can get decent physical growth. This defensive midfielder has had 5 boost to his strength among other things, which is very useful for those midfield battles. This winger meanwhile has gotten much quicker. Stat growth, both physical and technical, has seen some other growth. It appears that stats relevant to a player's position can get better growth, so for example that defensive midfielder's strength boost or the winger's pace upgrade, those are relevant to their positions. Similarly, this winger has had a big upgrade to his finishing and to his long shots, making him much more deadly in attack. Look how much those stats have grown, plus 13 and plus 10 respectively. That was over the course of 1 season with absolutely no training at all, so it seems that stats are no longer capped at around plus 7 growth per season. We can all welcome that change. Next up is a visual change to the Youth Academy and scouting reports. Instead of the FIFA 16 design, which had a list of names on the left and player stats and positions on the right, in FIFA 17 player faces are displayed much more prominently. I know a lot of people will like this because it really helps you identify with the players and makes them seem more real, and it really does look nice this year. There's more too. There's less empty space than there was in FIFA 16, but each player's overall and potential values are now much smaller than last year. The list of each player's top 5 attributes has been removed, as has the diagram of his position on the pitch. These have been replaced by an Ultimate Team style summary of a player's athleticism, shooting, passing and more. While it's nice to see the player faces, I'm not so happy with some of the other changes. Useful information has been hidden or made smaller, so it's not as easy to quickly scroll through your players and instantly see their position on the pitch or their potential to find the one that you are looking for. It still looks very nice though, so hopefully this is something we can get used to. The final change is a minor one, but it's important. In FIFA 17, scouting is slightly more expensive than it was last year. For example, the cost to buy a scout with 5-star experience and 5-star judgment in FIFA 16 was £2.88 million. In FIFA 17, it's £3.4 million. Similarly, the price of sending your scouts out on scouting missions has also gone up. To send that same high-end scout to Brazil for 9 months cost £259,000 in FIFA 16. This year, it costs £360,000. At the lower end of the spectrum, a scout with 1-star experience and 1-star judgment costs £14,000 in FIFA 16, but costs £16,000 in FIFA 17. So overall there's been a price increase of around 15% for scouts. While it's not earth-shattering, it could make a difference to your team, especially if you wanted to hire one of the more expensive scouts. With the youth development objectives encouraging you to scout more, and with the risk of losing your job if you don't, this change has the potential to have an impact. So these have been 4 big changes that I think could really make a difference to scouting and career mode in FIFA 17. There have been some improvements, noticeably with the stat growth especially, but a couple of issues here and there as well. Like I said earlier, I'll soon be releasing full guides to Total Club Management and Scouting in FIFA 17, so make sure you keep checking back for those. Don't forget to share your thoughts and comments below with what you think of career mode so far. I really want to hear what you think. I also want to know what sort of things you want me to do on this channel for FIFA 17, so make sure to tell me that too. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed this video, as it really helps, and thanks for watching. It's something new for career mode and really sounds promising, especially for Road to Glory careers. Imagine taking a League 2 team up through the ranks and eventually increasing their fan base all over the world.